Pump it up, pump it up.
Trae.
Come on, come on.
With Trae.
Pump it up, pump it up.
It's the day with Trae.
This is the day to gain inspiration, to make a positive change in the nation. We're inviting you to partake in conversation, to raise your vibration. It's the day that we will all celebrate all of our peeps that make this thing elevate. Watch the negative fade away, cause it's the day with Trae.
Grand Rising, everyone. Welcome to the Day with Trae. I'm your host, Trae Holiday. I get to welcome you to this is going to be a magnificent Wednesday. Now, I'll tell you one thing. I'm really excited about the guest who's joining me today. We got Danielle Imani joining us, one of the company members from STOMP. Now, for me, STOMP has been iconic in my world since a young person, and it's exciting to know that it is still going strong today. So when a show is great and it provides a lot of excitement and fun, I'm telling you, it can go on for many years, and STOMP is a great example of that. So I'm so glad she'll be joining me later on in the show. But of course, this is the top of the show. So you're joining me by sharing this show with others who you feel could benefit from a daily dose of dopeness we work to give you right here on the Day with Trae. And if you can't watch our TV show, you know we always got you covered, because you can still listen to us anywhere you find your favorite podcast. Just search Converge Media Network and the Day with Trae. You'll find us on your favorite platforms. Now, before I get into it with Danielle, I gotta say that, you know, when we think about the opportunity for us to participate in civic engagement and in our community and helping to build, there are so many different examples of how to do that. And when you can find organizations that you really are connected to in terms of their mission and their vision, something that either has benefited you in your life, or you are in that line of work or have a certain amount of expertise in a particular field that can assist, there's so many ways to volunteer your time. And so I want to talk about that this month in January. You know, volunteering is so crucial to the strength and longevity and sustainability of so many of our organizations that are really working to do amazing work and make tremendous strides in their communities. But it really does require more oftentimes than what their budget can pay for in terms of staff. And this is where volunteer power comes into play. So I'm telling you right now, we think about some of the major venues, just like the Moore Theater, where STOMP is going to be this weekend. And oftentimes they have volunteer ushers, y'all. Children's theater, big, theaters that are doing plays and musicals. A lot of times they have volunteers right there at the doors guiding you through to your seat. I know, because when I was a young person, I used to volunteer at the Children's Theater, and it allowed me to be able to see the shows for free. So when we think about volunteering, it goes from major institutions that we have grown up with to some of our newer age community-based organizations that are needing your support. So when you're thinking about those extra hours you have throughout your day, your week, your month, your year, don't hesitate to find alignment with an amazing organization that can utilize some of your volunteer power. Well, after this short break, y'all, I get the chance to talk to Danielle Imani. She is joining us up next right after this to tell us about her world of live performance and what folks can expect at STOMP coming up this weekend. You don't want to miss it. Stay tuned. You're watching The Day with Trae.
My hair is definitely unique in the rodeo industry, and not a lot of girls wear their natural hairstyle. And since I do, it makes it a lot harder to find equipment that fits my head the right way. When I speak about being unique, that's what I mean is, why should we have to change our hairstyle for safety maybe? Why can't they create something for us to be ourselves in and still be safe on the trails? You don't have to change the way you look because you're beautiful the way you are.
Seattle Opera presents one of the world's most popular operas, Mozart's The Magic Flute. Called an international sensation by LA Daily News and dazzling by San Francisco Classical Voice, this new to Seattle production featuring eye-popping animations is perfect for the whole family. Don't miss Mozart's The Magic Flute, February 22nd through March 9th at McCaw Hall. Details at seattleopera.org.
There's something magical, alchemical about being an artist. Being able to create, mold, envision, enlighten. This is a wonderful task. That's why I do it. My name is Joyce Shea Scott, and I'm having my 50-year retrospective walk a mile in my dreams. Come on down.
Welcome back, y'all, to The Day with Trae. I'm your host, Trae Holiday, and joining me now is Danielle Imani. Hi, Danielle.
Hi, how are we doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing amazing. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for joining me this Wednesday. I know you have a busy schedule ahead of you. Y'all are opening on Friday right here at the Moore Theater with STG Presents. And before we get into the show that's coming up this weekend, I want to ask about some of your history. You know, reading your bio, you do a lot of different works of art, but tell us about what got you going in live performance.
So I've danced since out of the womb, I'd say. I'm originally from Compton, California, and I moved to Las Vegas to attend UNLV, where I studied kinesiology. My passion was to pursue that through dance any way possible, and I've been able to work with Cirque du Soleil in that regard. I've been able to work with a couple different artists. And as far as live theater, I've been able to participate in original works from elementary all the way up until high school. And when I got to college and I was able to meet so many different people, I ended up joining a company called Molati, which is a body percussion company who travels internationally, teaching the history of body percussion and stepping and its African origins and everything that is brought to the United States. And so that's where I would say my foundation is. And through these amazing companies, and I've been able to work through live theater. I've been able to not only witness it, assist with it, be on the stage, be off the stage. It's such an amazing experience. There's nothing like it. It's very, very unique to live theater, you know. I just fell in love with it. I fell in love with dance. I fell in love with the stage and those meaningful connections, the excitement and the danger in the moments of actual live theater. So it's amazing.
Yeah, no, it really is. And one of the things that I think is so special about a show like Stomp and all of y'all who make it come to life for the audience is that you said it, it's the uniqueness of it, right? And I think about, you know, young people seeing themselves in a role like yours and understanding that it's possible, right? Like Stomp really has this percussion foundation, but it's built upon that with so much more. And so tell us a bit about how you are contributing to the actual performance of Stomp.
Oh, me, the powerhouse. I consider myself. I was not introduced to Stomp growing up. And so once I did get into the world of Stomp, it was like, oh my goodness. So my background with body percussion and stepping, I was able to bring a fire and an oomph to the stage that I wouldn't necessarily say was missing, but that was needed just in a different light, in a different manner. And it's such a joy to be able to perform on that stage, to bring life to the rhythms and the beats of, you know, culture and history and what we've come from and what's kept us going this long. I feel like those attributes itself I bring to the stage specifically. And I love performing. so much.
Well, I mean, this for me, it just is a long running show, and it's so great to see that it's had this amount of sustainability. But there's so much unique things happening on the stage, kind of all at the same time. How has it been to build with some of the other company members and those who are going to be on stage with you?
It's an absolute joy. We trained in New York, and from the side, being able to go and travel to the other side of the world to not only train, but to get to know this culture of stomp, because it's so very unique to rhythm, to body percussion, to stepping. It's so unique. And it was just amazing, getting to know everybody, the personalities, um, the what's the word? The laughter that comes out of just enjoying the discovery of these different props that we use on stage. It's such a joy to not only do with people that share that same enthusiasm, that same love for rhythm, for music, for making music, for discovering music, with these everyday household items that you find that you'd never pick up and think that you'd make a beat with it. It's been such a joy. I came in with some amazing cast members, and we have grown to be a family, and we are continuously growing together on this journey. And we love Stomp. It's one thing, you love it. Once you're in it, it's so unique. There's literally nothing like it, and it literally sets us apart and also keeps us together at the same time.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, it's one of those things where I've only gotten to see it once. And so I'm so looking forward to seeing y'all this coming weekend and bringing my son who has done African drum class. And so I think about like the awe of his reaction, and I kind of look forward to that. How have you been able to experience that audience reaction? Because it is so vibrant and such an energy exchange while y'all are on that stage. How are the folks receiving it?
They are loving it. We just finished performing here in Los Angeles, which, where I'm originally from, and my family got to see it. And to be cultured, to be African American, to be Black, to be deeply rooted, I would say, and to be able to see rhythms and beats exemplified on such a stage through props. It's amazing. It's so accepted. People love it. It takes your energy. It keeps you engaged when you see all the things that's happening. When you notice certain beats that there's like a couple of different rhythms that I played throughout the show that I try to see if people kind of catch on to it, or it'd be like a hip hop song or something, maybe an African drum rhythm, and people accept it so much. It's very inspiring and motivational, and people really, really love it. Really love it.
Well, I'll tell you, I definitely love me some great drumming. So Danielle, I'm so excited that I'll get to see you this weekend. Thank you again for taking time out of your busy schedule to join me on the day with Trae here. We look forward to having y'all in the city of Seattle. Be well until then, and we'll see you soon. Thanks so much for joining me.
Thank you so much. See you soon.
Wow, y'all, what a phenomenal way to showcase the inside workings of Stomp, something that is so iconic. And I'm telling you, you definitely want to get your tickets. You can go to stgpresents.org, get your tickets to Stomp today. It'll be at the Moore Theater the 24th through the 26th. You definitely don't want to miss it. Of course, I'll wrap all this up right after this short break. Stay tuned. You're watching The Day with Trae.
This January, the sun rises on Pacific Northwest Ballet's brand new production of The Sleeping Beauty, with scenery by Preston Singletary and costumes by Paul Tazwell. 2 weeks only. For tickets, visit pnb.org.
Empowering the community one connection at a time. ConnectWA is your partner in finding the support you need. Download the app today and experience the difference that a connected community can make. Learn more at eec-wa.org/connectwa-app.
Hey, what up, everybody? Truth Talks is one of the hottest shows streaming, and we're expanding. You can catch all the tea live and unedited Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, and again at 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific. Dive into the truths you need to hear, from pop culture to politics and some of the biggest celebrity exclusives.
I wrote the song in the car.
Get out the way. That was my theme song.
Set your reminder to catch us live on Fox Soul or binge watch on YouTube/Fox Soul.
Ready to be intentional with your spending? Whether you're gifting it or using it for yourself, the Buy Black card allows you to shop at many different Black-owned businesses across the greater Seattle area, like Love a Latte, Dramer Ice Cream, Maltese Beauty Supply, Pizza by Ruffin, The Spa House by Queen Care, and so many more. You can see the full list of participating businesses when you sign up for your Buy Black card at intentionalist.com. And thanks to our friends at BECU, you'll save 20% when you load your card. Spend like it matters with the Buy Black card.
Well, welcome back, everyone, to The Day with Trae. I'm your host, Trae Holiday. Huge shout out to my guest today, Danielle Imani, joining me, one of the company members from STOMP. Y'all, what an iconic show, and definitely family friendly. You know, this is one where I love how STG is always being mindful of giving us a variety of shows that we get to partake in, participate in, come and see, be joyful around. And so I'm looking forward to being there. And of course, if you are looking forward to going and bringing family, friends, neighbors, this is one of those shows where everyone can come and have an amazing time. Make a date of it all, right? Do dinner or early dinner or lunch before and enjoy the day with your family, friends, and loved ones. Make sure you get your tickets, y'all, at stgpresents.org. Go ahead and enjoy all that STOMP has to offer. Huge shout out to all of you for joining me, and I'm so grateful that The Day with Trae can provide opportunities for you to hear directly from folks who are coming to our city, gracing our stages with their talent. Y'all know I'll be doing this with you again tomorrow. Until then, y'all, at 11 a.m. Peace.
Converge Media produces culturally relevant content for Black and urban audiences. Our coverage is raw, transparent, and objective, praised by community leaders, government officials, and residents. Support Converge Media today via Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal at Converge Media.